Hi Cancer, my name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your February 2021 monthly reading. So all the Cancers out there, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you. And if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe, and you will be notified when I do a video. And not only will you be notified, you hit the notification bell and give me a thumbs up. It'll help get seen more on YouTube. So if you guys are able to do that, I'd really appreciate it, and thank you so much. Let's get started, Cancer, for your February 2021 reading. I can't even believe I'm saying that. All right, the first one is To Be Fair. The next one is The Fates. The next one is Come to the Edge, and the last one is Chop Wood. I normally pull 3 cards and 4 of them came out. So To Be Fair is all about balance and finding your balance. And it looks like you guys might have swung like more one side and more the other side, but you are now finding your balance and coming into your own and who you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to be. And maybe you've had to really, okay, I'm starting to get a little bit more from this. It's like you guys were trying to balance everything and you are getting better at it, but like you were trying to do everything on your own and by yourself. And the next card is The Fates, and it's like, this is the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So this is like the fates are aligning. You're starting to wake up to, you don't have to do everything on your own and by yourself anymore. And like the come to the edge is like, this girl is dancing and she's so happy and she's on the edge, ready to jump off, ready to make the leap, but she hasn't done it yet. And then the last card is like Chop Wood. So this is saying to me that like, you guys don't have to do everything on your own and by yourself. And maybe you're at like the jumping off point, but like you're not supposed to jump yet. You're just supposed to do normal, mundane things. Chop wood, carry water. It's like, wake up, brush your teeth, check your mail, go to work, do your normal everyday life things, and everything will line up exactly how it's supposed to. You don't have to control everything and you don't have to make it happen. Like life is happening for you, not to you. So like everything that you've tried to work on by yourself and on your own, this is saying you do not need to do that anymore. And honestly, it's not as fun and it's really hard by yourself. So the next Come to the Edge, I'm just going to read that because I feel like I need a little bit deeper. It says, if there was ever a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take the big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and if you come to the edge, you will discover a treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form in which you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take the step. The results will be amazing. So you guys, maybe you've been worried about taking a different step, going a different way with your career, with your life. But this is like you are safe. You are able to do it. It's going to be way better than you ever possibly could imagine. And a lot of times what happens is the fear of the unknown is worse than the actual what is or what happens. The procrastination, the fear of what if this happens? What if that happens? This is saying, what if it doesn't happen? What if it's better than you can imagine? And it's supposed to be. And then the Chop Wood, carry water. I know I said it's like, now is the time to take small steps rather than large leaps. it says the journey to creating your most prosperous life form. Move your focus off of your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that might have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for your life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remember, remain humble and aware of the present. So this is like, you don't have to move the mountain. Like, you can bring the shovel, but you don't have to move it. It will be moved for you. So Cancer, I know you guys probably worry about what's next, how I'm supposed to do it, what is it going to look like? And this is saying, you don't have to worry. It's going to be beautiful, and you just need to show up every day for your life. That's all you have to do, which you guys are more than capable. But I can tell you right now, I know this about you guys, is that you showed up for everybody else's life, and now you're starting to show up for your own. So congratulations. That's how the process begins. I think we all start by showing up for somebody else's life, and then you realize, like, oh my God, I'm of value, I'm important, I need to have a life. And maybe your kids are reaching into adulthood, and you feel like, oh my God, it's finally your time, or that you have permission to do this. This is Spirit saying, like, you're off of the hook. Like, you don't have to keep thinking you have to make everything happen yourself. You don't. And the card that just popped out, oh my gosh, is hearing messages from Spirit. So this is like, you are getting signs. You are getting messages that the divine, that Spirit, that God, your angels are speaking to you, and that you're on your divine purpose and your divine mission. And how some of the signs that you get on here, this is a letter and mail and a heart and a feather and a special flower. Maybe you might hear a song that you love that makes you think of somebody, or you see dimes, or you see pennies, or you see 111 or 222 or 1111 on the clock. These are all signs and messages from the divine, letting you know, we see you, we hear you, you're on the right track, you're not going to mess it up. And also, if you see a truck go by with a sign on it and you're like, is that for me? It is for you. And then if you see a sign on a billboard at a church or something written up, and it's like, oh my God, it's like it's speaking to you, because it is. So those are your messages from Spirit, if you're wondering. And you might have more. There might be other signs that I'm missing. And if there's other signs that you get, please put it in the comments. I would love to hear, because everybody's different. You know, everybody's different. The messages they receive, those are just some of the ones that I get and I receive. The next one is emerging into grace. And this woman, she's been resting for a while. She was exhausted. So you guys, whatever was going on, this is your permission that you needed that rest. You needed that time. If you were in a depression, it is a deep resting and a pause, and you are coming out of that. So you could be also coming out of an addiction, but you are emerging into grace. And it says, I open my soul to grace. So your soul, your heart, the essence of where you are is starting to open up, and it's so beautiful. And I hope you're able to continue to allow that to flow through you. And how do you let that happen? Just be yourself. You are more than enough. The next one is launching your journey. And in this card, it says, I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. These bags are packed and they are ready to go. So maybe something has happened where somebody had to pack your bags for you because you would have never left, or that something is shifting, you're getting out of a relationship or you're moving forward and it's like it had to be moved for you because you weren't going to be able to do it on your own. And that's okay. A lot of times, all the time, God does for us what we cannot do for ourselves. But it's like there is a whole big world and universe out there waiting for you, Cancer. All right, I just dropped a few of these cards. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pick a few more because they're so far out, I can't even get them. So I'm thinking the Divine and Spirit has other cards that they want me to see. All right. They are flying out. All right. Action. It says never stop hesitating. Never stop hesitating. That was wrong. Stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. So maybe you guys were delayed. Maybe you were scared to move before, but this is like take action. And there's, you know, there's a horse in this picture and I am so drawn to start singing Wild Horses Couldn't Drag Me Away. So like, this is like your horse, like this is your horse coming for you. And it says, stop hesitating. So you guys, bite-sized small moves, 1 foot in front of the other. Take a deep breath. If you need to call somebody, pick up the phone and call them today. If you need to send somebody an email, do it today. Don't put it off until the next day. One small thing at a time, but you know, easy does it, but do it. And this is like, do it. The next one is pilgrimage. It says you're on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. So you guys, you are going out on a journey. And it, you know, it was in the last cards too of you guys are an intrepid traveler. And maybe you are meant to be around the world and see people. You guys, the world needs to see you. They really, really do. And I think you guys have been hiding undercover for a long time, afraid to be your true authentic self. But this is saying you are getting the permission and the affirmation and the confirmation that the divine sees you and really has big plans for you. And if you feel like I wanted that, but you know, it's too late for me. This is saying bullshit, not too late. The next one is clarity, and clarity is in green, and green is love and healing. So it says, banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. So you guys, you are a child of God. God does not make no junk. You guys are perfect just the way that you are. Maybe you squashed down who you were. You thought you were too much, or you're with people who make you feel like you can't be yourself, like you're too much, you need to tone it down. And usually when that happens, and I'm so sorry if that's happened to you and is happening to you, that is you. It's nothing wrong with you. The people who are near you can't handle it because they weren't able to be who they wanted to be and who they thought they were supposed to be. And because they couldn't do it, it's easier to tell you not to do it. But this is like, you're starting to realize that the fog is being lifted. You're starting to see more. Hey, denial is the first stage of the grieving process. So if you were not able to acknowledge this until now, you weren't supposed to. When the veil is lifted, when the fog is lifted, it is lifted right on time. So the next one is change, and it says you are transforming, letting go of the past, embrace the light and joy of this new day. So you guys, you are releasing the past. You're transforming. This is a process. It takes so long to do. You guys are on the right path, Cancer. You guys are doing an amazing job. And you don't just wake up one day and let go of the past. It is a process and it's a lot of work. And this shows to me you guys are doing the work. And congratulations, Spirit and the Divine is so proud of you. And keep it up. Keep going. You guys are awesome. This is your sign signing off. If you're still watching, thank you so much. And please subscribe to my channel. Take care, Cancer.